So, my brother, I get your point. So you were saying that Verydarkman have this power. He has so much influence on a lot of youths. A lot of Nigerians believe in Verydarkman. He has the power to call for a revolution, and a lot of people are going. So, my brother, I get your point. So you were saying.
The reason I do not like Verydarkman is because of all the people I have seen in Nigeria who make content about Nigeria, of all the youth in Nigeria, of everyone that I have seen from social media, I don't know on the boots on the ground, from social media, there is no one in Nigeria right now that has the power to start a revolution like Verydarkman. Nobody in Nigeria right now has the power to start a revolution like Verydarkman. Why has he not done it? Why has he never come out and called for a revolution? Why has the things he has seen in Nigeria never gotten him so angry to say, you know what, fuck this shit? Because for him, this system works. This system works for Verydarkman. He makes his living off of your pain. He needs this system to stay in place. He needs to keep going to state and talking nonsense. He needs y'all to keep giving him money. He needs to be an activist. He needs all of this. He needs this system is exactly how, like, this guy goes to sleep every night. He's like, I love Nigeria. He wakes up in the morning, stretches, I love Nigeria. Not the idea of what Nigeria could be. He loves Nigeria as it is. I see him for where he is. That's why I don't like him. Because you have nobody in Nigeria. There is nobody in the whole youth of Nigeria. Nobody has the power to start a revolution. There have been so many deaths that if this man wanted, he could have gotten up and said, fuck this shit. Let's get rid of all of them. Nobody has the power like Verydarkman or Verydarkman or whatever the fuck. But he refuses because, again, he makes a living off of your pain.
So, my brother, I get your point. So you were saying that Verydarkman have this power. He has so much influence on a lot of youths. A lot of Nigerians believe in Verydarkman. He has the power to call for a revolution, and a lot of people are going to come out. But why haven't Verydarkman done it yet? You see, I am self-aware. I know the influence I have. From the day we did the Rattle event at the Abuja Stadium and all the crowd, from our monthly events, the amount of youths that come out, the foot soldiers, the people on ground, they are all there. Why haven't Verydarkman called for a revolution? I've asked myself that question. But then I always get the answer. Why? Which people am I calling a revolution? On behalf of what people? These Nigerians? Come on, I can't do that. These Nigerians? Against who? Who am I calling the revolution against? Against these politicians? These leaders? No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. And you know why? These politicians that you see as bad, as evil, as demonic, they are the exact reflection of who the people are. These Nigerians are more bad and more evil than the politicians that you see in power. I swear to God, an average Nigerian is worse than the politician. You see? Okay, let's say we lead a revolution like you all want. Who are the youth, who are the people that are going to replace this leader? We kick Tinubu out, kick Shetima, come out all these people. Which youth? What kind of orientation do they have? What kind of mindsets do they have? Are they responsible enough to take charge of this country? What youth are you talking about? Who are you going to put in power? Are they productive enough? Let's start with my own state, Edo State, the youth and the mindsets that they have there. Most of them do fraud. You go to Edo, you go to Delta, most of them they press. Asaba boys, Benin boys, they press. Now you ask yourself, what do they do with that money? Some of them clean up $500,000, $300,000, $1 million. What do they do? First things first, they buy a beautiful car. They buy a house. Then they open a club or they open a hotel. When you go to Edo State, Benin, you see hotel. Do you see the mindset? Then guess what? They pack security. They follow their say, wow. Most of the youth want to do exactly what these politicians are doing, but they want to do it better. The youth that you have in Nigeria want to steal better than the politicians. What orientation do they have? Are they productive enough? Somebody have never stolen $1 million and thought about creating 1 million employment. Those are the people that you want to put in power? People that all they think about is lau. Buy, spray money for club, do this one, buy the... And those people you won't put for power, they'll finish the country. Do they have togetherness mindsets? Do you see the way you go on Twitter every day and they create tribal wars, religious wars. Who do you want to put in power? The people that believe that the Igbos are better than the Yorubas, or the Yorubas are better than the Igbos, or the Hausas are meant to be the political class? Do they have togetherness? Do they see themselves as Nigerians, as people, as brothers? These are the people you want us to lead revolution. Who are we going to stop? Do they have a leader's mindset? Again, I'm telling you that the people, an average Nigerian is worse than the government. I'm telling you. Is it the politicians that don't wait for the traffic light? They don't wait for it to get green, they just go? Is it the politicians that carry waste, they carry dirty and put it inside the sewage, or the sewage, the drainage system, and they block it, and then we have gutters? Is it the politicians that wind down their car and just throw trash? Is it the politicians that cannot obey common laws of the country? Is it the politician? I was coming from where? I was coming from what country? I came to Lagos State on top of Ikeja Bridge. Person, they did the shit. And I see plenty other shit for they go down the bridge. You see shit. Is it the politicians that went down there to pull down the trousers and put the caca there? Do you know how many things the rattles they clean every month's end? Is it the politicians? Shane, a politician, now he collect 650 million naira from a man. Say he won't give a land. And when he collected the money, he used part of that money to stop the law from holding him accountable. Do you know how many atrocities I call out every day? Then if I call a particular Yoruba man, the Yoruba people say it's against Yoruba for the evil that this Yoruba man did to another person. If you call out the Igbo, they'll say, oh, he's coming for Igbos, for the evil that this Igbo man did to another person. If you call out an Hausa man, the same thing. Then they say you are trying to spoil their business. This is a business that is being fraudulent to other people. Which mindset do they have? At least I can boldly tell you that Verydarkman have achieved something. At least we have a movement where we don't care if you're Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba. We work together to pack dirty. That's togetherness there. If I've not achieved anything in my life, that's one of the greatest achievements. And nobody have achieved that in this country before. Togetherness. Nobody said Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, no pack. Now Igbo supposed to do this. They all come in uniform to do those things. Now we are talking about, anytime they talk about the successful movements in this country, they talk about NSAS, but NSAS was a failure. I said the youth are not prepared, they are not ready. You think they are ready for change because they say it on social media? I go to different parts of Nigeria, I've seen the way they think, I've seen the way they act. What youth? Are we talking about the same youth? If I come to NSAS, are we talking about the same youth that when you want to bring development to the community, they'll tell you to settle them first? Are we talking about the same youth that if somebody say, if MTN say they won't come here now, grow, enter, they want to put a max to be giving them network, even though yes, it is business for them, but it's going to give them network. A lot of people can go into the internet. A lot of ideas can be generated from the internet. They will say MTN need to pay them first to put it there. Sometimes you want to do a road. The youth will come out and say no. They'll stop the development of their community for you to bribe them first. You want us to lead revolution with that people with those type of mindset? Now let's talk about NSAS. You tell me that NSAS is one of the most successful movement of the country, but I saw it as a failure, the biggest failure the youth have ever failed. You came out to say NSAS. The first day I didn't go, so the second day I went. And I went the second day because some people were sent to disrupt the whole thing. And then the people that went for the protest, the youth, they were on top of Beggar Bridge, and down of the bridge, those boys were breaking people's cars and people's glasses to terrify the protesters. As someone, because when I heard, I gathered my own people, we had our tools in the car and we went there. When we got there, I saw this movement, I jumped down. When I jumped down, boom, I didn't know people were not following me. So I got to the front, the guy just carried the dagger. Just shift. Just see. Nobody say I shift. No form at all. My shoes slip. Me, I fell. Before God helped me, somebody threw stone. And that's how people now summoned the courage to come. I loved that day. I was so happy. We were in uniform. I went home. The next day I got dressed as early as possible. I carried my 206. I got my guys. We drove there. I got there. I saw a guy holding a girl by a bum. Some other people were in the other corner smoking weed. I saw tramadol sachet on the ground. Some people were taking codeine. This was when we went in front of Central Bank. I was disgusted. Then I came back in the evening, they were partying. DJ was there. You came for NSAS. They've not ended the SARS yet. In Lagos, they were doing the same thing. Port Harcourt, they were blocking roads and they were drinking beer. NSAS, people were dancing, people were coming there to carry girls, go home, go knock, come back. They failed. They failed. because they all didn't have the mindset of a leader. A leader is not meant to be one person. If everybody have the mindset of a leader, then they will stop some certain things that is within their own range. I ask you again, you're a politician, they beat traffic lights. All those big truck drivers, when they park their truck by the roadside, when they no go care, say somebody if they do mistake, come hit them. Are they meant to park there? I gave my security for where they stay. They helped me carry something. I wired the guy money. I sent him 30,000 naira. I said, share with your friends. I said, okay. I did. One of them come. I got there and said, how far? I don't get the money. I'll be up saying, do now well. He said, yes. He gave us 500 naira. I'll be 1,000 naira. I said, how? Because I counted them. At least that 30K, they would have done 5K each. Counted them. I said, how much you give you? He said, Bless, he said 1,000. He said, you say more share 5,000 naira. I said, okay, let's go to the gate. I went to the gate. Then I asked him, how much did I give you? He could not talk. All of them opened their mouth. They were looking at him. I said, how much did I give you? He said, 30,000 naira. Everybody looked at him. What? Is it the politician? That's not the politician's job. Now you talk about, oh, Verydarkman, you are benefiting from all of this. Bro, all those videos when I travel to go and capture where they buy people, some of those videos, you can't use them on the platform where they pay you money, which is Facebook and YouTube. They are going to flag them and bring them down. I went to Yelwata, where's the video? There's nowhere all over social media. On my page, it was brought down, I was flagged. So all those places I go there to create an awareness. I use my transport fare, I risk my life. There's no money attached to those things. If there's one where they won't make money, if you want to talk, say, person, they make money, now the normal videos. And what do I use this money for? I use it to solve people's problem. Who write petitions for these people? Who take these petitions up there? Do you think police have funding? If you go report case to police, you say police get funding, you mobilize them, you fuel their cars. Who pays for these things? To make somebody get justice? It's not as if police will not get you justice, they will, but it's going to take time. They'll need to write approval, maybe they carry their motor. But at least, if you call mobility, okay, fuel money day, you need to move. You are not going to blame the police, not be pride. There's no mobility for them, even in the books, it's not there. They're meant to generate these things by themselves. We get office, now they take people complain. Yesterday, I don't do another customer care service, this one, okay, we go check. Now me go pay them. To listen to your case, all of this is for free. I am in debt. Plus, I the whole money. I know they see money. I see money, but they who? I see they come. So everything that come online, some of these things are just okay, just do it. I they pay school fees of some persons now. My brother, I don't benefit from nobody's pain. I understand. But the youth are not ready for a revolution. Do you know their mindset? You tell say they give them SSA that they are happy, senior special advisor, they are happy. They can't aim higher. My brother, for now, the movements will bring about togetherness within the hearts of the youth. We drop tribalism. That's why no matter what I do, tribalism, there have been some stereotype of different tribes in Nigeria where it be true. When we say no matter how you check, you don't see and we say, oh my blessed this tribe true they do like this. Blessed this tribe true they do like this. Blessed this tribe true they do like this. Right? But I can still see another tribe where do like that, but it not be from this other tribe. Then you're gonna say it's a people's problem. It's a people's problem. You see, the orientation needs to be there first. For now, I don't see leaders. The people, the youths where they don't make money, are they productive enough? What can they create? Which states can boast now and tell Nigerians that, which youth fit or say, in my state, with my capability, we are producing 1 million bags of rice every day leaves this state. We are that productive. Which states? If you say we get the best refinery, may they know them for social thing. Say this state, if you are talking about cocoa, not this state. If you are talking about the best plantain, this state. If you are talking about tomato, this state. If you are talking about this state, and they are bringing it in large number, don't you think that the food will be cheap? They can make money in a hotel, they buy, go club, or the open club, buy, go hotel, do this one, buy car, lavish, spend, carry security. They all want to be like the politicians. Come on, bro. But anyways, my brother, I really appreciate you. But for me, they are not ready. They are not ready. They are the same as the politicians that they all criticize. But for now, we are preaching togetherness and bringing the youth together to have a common goal, to do the smallest things that we can for the community. And from there, we can raise leaders in the future. I'm sorry, blood. I watch your videos though. You're an interesting person. The videos are cool. Stay blessed. And to the bad people of Nigeria, I sure all know the online police, not an activist. I'm not going to learn new thing. Please don't play. If you play online, you go learn the hard way. Don't play.
ọ̀tẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́ ló ń pè ọ́ kò sẹ́ni tí ò lórúkọ tiẹ̀ àti wípé ọmọ kì í gọ̀ títí sẹ́ẹ̀ kó gbàgbé orúkọ ara rẹ̀. ààfin tèmi ò nílò ìdánimọ̀ lọ́jà tó bá dọ́jà báyìí wọ́n á mọ̀ pé ó dọ́jà ni. èmi tí ń tòótọ́ Samuel Owóyẹmí fẹ́lẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ láyé lórúkọ mi, fẹ́lẹ́ ní gbogbo ìyẹn mọ̀ mí sí. èmi náà kọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba òkè ló fún mi ṣe ní gbogbo ìgbà.